The FCE exam, or Cambridge First Certificate, is a pass-fail general English exam taken to students who wish to obtain a qualification demonstrating their upper intermediate level of English. This certificate is well recognized and accepted by many universities and businesses as a reliable English test. This test has 4 parts: reading and use of English, writing, listening, and speaking. Today, we will focus on the listening part of the exam.
Okay, Bianca, you need to study for the FCE exam. So, concentrate, focus, and don't get distracted.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about the first part of the listening FCE exam. In the first part, you have to complete a multiple choice task based on short monologues or dialogues. You'll hear 8 short unrelated extracts, which either 1 or 2 people speaking of approximately 30 seconds each. There's 1 multiple choice question per extract, each with 3 answer options, A, B, or C. Okay, in part 2 you have to complete sentences, which are taken from a monologue of 3 to 4 minutes. Also, you must complete 10 gag sentences, which are information that you hear from one speaker. The listening may be a broadcast, a talk, or a classroom presentation. Each correct answer in part 2 receives a mark. You have to remember that the questions follow the order of the audio and the answer cannot be more than 3 words length.
Part 3 of the FCE listening exam. In this part, you will hear 5 speakers. Each speaker will talk about a related topic. Remember to read the questions carefully before you listen, and you can listen to the audio twice and then answer the multiple matching. And for the last part, part 4, you will hear a longer recording with 7 multiple choice questions. Remember to read the questions carefully before you listen, and you can also listen to the audio twice before choosing the correct answer.
Now, how do we prepare for the listening part of the FCE exam? Well, first, we must be able to understand different accents. You should practice listening to a variety of accents, such as British, American, Canadian, Australian, among others. Here, we have a small example of one.
Generally speaking, there's 3 types of Australian accent. The first is the broad Australian accent, would be, say for example, the typical Queensland accent or the very strong Australian accent.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
The next would be the general Australian accent, which for example I speak. So it's a little bit more of a neutral, less strong Australian accent.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
And then there's the cultivated Australian accent or the received pronunciation.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
So that's basically the 3 general types of Australian accent.
Second, listen for paraphrased language. Paraphrasing means saying the same things using different words. This can be done by the use of synonyms and or similar expressions. For example, the man was lounging on the couch means the same as he was sitting comfortably on the sofa. You must be able to recognize paraphrased language when listening and completing relevant tasks. Third, recognize distractors. A distractor is a word or expression that seems to be the right answer but is in fact wrong. This is done in order to make sure the answers aren't obvious and it isn't the first thing the participant hears. Fourth and final, improve your skills by listening for pleasure. You should practice your overall listening skills listening to things you enjoy in daily life, such as music, films, radio, or even podcasts. And that way, not only will you improve your listening skills, but also expand your vocabulary and grammar in areas you are interested in.
Thank you very much. Now, I will give it all in this listening exam. Now, you need to know some tips before the exam. Listen to English. There are billions of free videos, radio shows, podcasts, presentations that you can listen to. Try to listen to a variety of accents to give you a good chance of understanding everyone. Ages. The speakers will range from teenagers to elderly, so again, make sure you listen to a variety of types of people. Practice listening and writing at the same time. Learn about your mistakes. Focus on the ones you got wrong and try to work out why you got them wrong. Read the transcripts, listen again and again until you understand why the answer is the answer and why your answer is the wrong answer.